Hey, how's everybody doing? My name is Steven Rosenberg. This is Ginzburg, and welcome to Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes. We have a very exciting and unique episode for you guys today because we're going to be talking about real estate, and we're going to be talking about how sort of social media and digital marketing all can play such a big role in the real estate industry. Something that I've been doing recently is talking to a real estate company and trying to convince them to really take their social media more seriously because I think that it's really going to change the way that the real estate industry is run. So basically, do you have any initial thoughts on this, Gene? Sorry.
Yes. Real estate agents, real estate investors, listen up because this is what we're going to be talking about today. So if you want to learn how to use social media for your business, if you're a real estate agent, if you're a real estate investor, if you're in the real estate space, then definitely listen up because Snapchat Steve's got some, it's gonna show some knowledge onto you. He's gonna put some knowledge down. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, let's get into why would a real estate agent or a real estate company want to be using social media?
Yeah, so I'll try to focus it in, and one thing that I'm trying to convince them is to do Instagram more. I think Instagram has been a huge platform for up-and-coming real estate people to really get an advantage over other real estate people that are doing it the same old way. So there's a traditional way of marketing for real estate, which obviously works because real estate is a very big business, but what I've noticed in the industry is people are really becoming successful because you're able to reach such a broader audience and reach them in multitudes of different ways. So if you're trying to get somebody to rent an apartment or to buy a condo, you can use so many different hashtags that are going to pull in different people. You can also do things like there's so many things within that apartment that may be attractive to people, such as the interior design aspect of it, or the building aspect of it, or the amenities, or all these other things. And then you can also direct message people, which is not something you can do by leaving a pamphlet at a grocery store or a billboard or whatever. You can't do anything directly, but you can directly have influence if you see somebody that's like lingering around these posts that you're making on this specific apartment that you're trying to sell. You can reach out to them and say, hey, blah, 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 and start a conversation. Another thing I've realized is that some of my real estate friends are doing their tours on their Instagram stories and their Snapchat stories. And I think that's really smart because it's not so, it's just their personalities going through the houses and showing things. And I think people like that authentic aspect. People want to buy from someone that they know and they trust. Kind of how we talked about in a previous episode where, showing people behind the scenes instead of just the finished product can really be beneficial and ultimately get you more sales. So I just think that it's going to be a game changer, and I don't notice a lot of big real estate companies utilizing Instagram to the fullest. I do see agents utilizing it more, but it's usually only the young, up-and-coming agents. So do you have anything to say based on that?
Yes, absolutely. Well, what I'm seeing here is opportunity. Yeah. Just in general, for you, for everybody out there, and for real estate agencies and or agents and companies, is that I agree that there are industries out there that are still not utilizing digital marketing and social media to the best of their abilities, and I think the real estate space is definitely one of those industries because it's and what I'm finding is that it's usually the older industries that are not the ones where, like, if it's a new industry, if it's like a SaaS company, most of them are probably using some sort of digital marketing, SaaS, software as a service. But if it's like older industries like manufacturing or real estate, they're just not really in the, like, it's not it with a lot of technology company, like the digital marketing and social media kind of goes hand in hand. Like it's a very easy kind of compilation. With older industries, they kind of miss that whole piece about digital marketing, and they're doing their very traditional marketing. which is not working as much anymore because nobody is looking at their mail and nobody's reading newspapers and nobody's picking up cold calls anymore because we all have phones with tracking on them and we're not going to be picking up phone calls from random phone numbers. I mean, I don't do that. I don't know if anybody else does. So all of these old traditional ways of doing marketing is no longer working. You're not getting engagement.
Yeah.
So using the new methods of marketing, which is social media marketing or digital marketing, is really the only way to go. And why? Because your audiences are hanging out online. Okay, your audiences are hanging out online. That's really the way. They're not looking at their mail. They're not opening up their mailbox and looking through their flyers or their letters, because I throw all that stuff out. I mean, I never look at it.
I don't even look at it. It goes from in my hand to the recycling bin.
Yep.
If I want to know anything, I'm going to go online. That's the other thing that's interesting about real estate is that, no matter what, if you're looking for real estate, the first thing you're going to do is go to Google and search the value or search, whatever it is that you're looking for on that. You're not going to do anything else except start your search online. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I don't get why there's such a big resistance to utilizing that stuff. And I get it. Nobody likes change. But if my business is directly being threatened because of it, and it's something that's free, why would you not? It just doesn't make sense.
Well, there's definitely a learning curve when it comes to social media or digital marketing. And I think there's just a lot of fear of it almost. I want to say, definitely change and fear of the change. So, and again, I think that's not uncommon with older industries that have been around for a long time. They're kind of like, I've been doing my traditional marketing for a long time. It's still kind of working, but they probably don't even know the possibilities of what it's like to get engagement on social media. So not only are people hanging out on social media, they are also spending like Facebook, they're spending about 20 minutes a day on social media. So where are they? We have to go where they are, not where we think they are, not where we think we want them to be, not where we want them to be, but where they actually are, which is on social media.
Yep, absolutely. And you can do stuff in live time. And there's a million different ways that you could take advantage of these free platforms and use them to help sell your real estate. I mean, kind of like the 10X thing. That's such a simple way to bring your game up. Continue doing the things that you think, have worked in the past, but just bring your game up a little bit. And I'm empathetic to it, but, people were scared of computers and cell phones when they first came out too. And we all see how that played out. So, I'm excited for it. I think that we should talk more about it on this show as time goes on and as I learn more and you learn more and we get more involved into it. But I think that there's definitely a revolution coming in the real estate industry when it comes to social media and digital marketing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to hear your progress and, if you're talking to this company, what you're doing for them and how you're helping them. So yeah, we'd love to talk about that on our future shows. So anything else you want to say before we end this episode? No, just put in the comments below any way that you have used social media or digital marketing to find yourself an apartment, buy a home, do anything like that, if you've ever used it before. Yeah, absolutely. Share your experiences. We'd love to hear them. So thank you, everybody. Great chatting with you, Steve, as always, and looking forward to our next episode.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you'll continue to get involved and join us as we help you find success in your entrepreneurial journey. Please follow, like, and share with others who will find this beneficial. We'll see you on the next episode of Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes with Stephen and Jean.